Hi everyone, my name is Paul and I'm really excited to present our work on MultiViz, visualizing and interpreting multimodal models. In recent years, we've seen many amazing advances in artificial intelligence, such as understanding written language, images, audios, and graphs for digital intelligence, understanding videos and other physical sensors for physical intelligence, and slowly understanding human spoken language, speech, and gestures for social intelligence. Despite all these advances in multimodal models, many of these are still black box models and we don't really understand how they work, which makes them really hard to deploy in real-world scenarios, especially those of high risk. In these settings, we want to know why the model fails, when it fails, and how can we use humans to improve these models. The core research question we want to pose, therefore, is how can we understand the heterogeneity and interconnections that these models actually capture? Using this running example, suppose you're given a particular image and you're asking a question about this image. The black box model happens to say yes, and MultiViz is a method for opening this black box model through several stages. The first stage studies unimodal importance. This is a model looking at each modality and picking up cues within each modality separately. The second step is cross-modal interactions. Does the model relate concepts in one modality with those in another modality reliably? So picking up all the red shapes for dimensions of the word red and picking up the circles for dimensions of the word circle. Once the model has processed this information, does it learn consistent representations that refer to each concept, like learning a representation for the circular objects and another one for the red objects? Finally, does the model use this information in the right way to get the right answer? MultiViz puts all of these four stages together, and given any black box model, is able to output visualizations for unimodal importance, cross-modal interactions, multimodal representations, and how these representations are combined to make a prediction. MultiViz also includes an interactive API that's publicly available, allowing users to look at several multimodal datasets, models, their represented features, and the visualized information. One big challenge in this line of work is how can we evaluate how well we are in interpreting these models? So we devised two user studies. First one is based on model simulation, right? Given a model and evidences that you visualize from this model, can we then give it to a human who will then try to recreate these model predictions? And humans will recreate these model predictions, whether the model got it correct or incorrect. We see through user studies that the more stages we give to the users, the more reliably they're able to predict how these models are actually working. Our second user study is that of model debugging. And we give these visualized evidences to a human and ask these humans to find bugs and remove bugs from this model. And we actually show that through user studies that we can. Given this model, for example, we find that a human user has isolated the source of error to the prediction stage because the model is able to capture unimodal evidences and cross-modal interactions correctly. Representation is also pretty consistent, for example, for color, but the model still picks up on the wrong color. So identifying and localizing this bug actually enabled us to find a bug in a popular deep learning code repository, implementing many multimodal models. So thank you, everyone. Just to summarize, MultiViz is a tool for visualizing and understanding multimodal models, and we have a publicly available API that you can check out. And we love any feedback and questions on our work. Thank you.